Welcome back, everyone, to Clair Obscur Expedition 33. I apologize for my extended absence. As you can hear, I am still not exactly at my best. Really nasty bugs. Sore throat turned into laryngitis and chest congestion. I legit could barely talk for a few days. Never had anything that bad before. But after a few doctor's visits, I'm downing a fistful of pills every morning and finally starting to see some improvement. Got that grizzled barfly vibe to your voice. Kinda, yeah. I have thought about pretending to be my evil twin. We'll call him Carl Jr. or something, but I didn't. I thought this up too late. I was gonna have like a goatee for the icon and everything, but yeah, something to do the next time I get sick like this. But yeah, we are starting to improve, but do bear with me, folks. But speaking of improvements, we've got some stuff to show, folks. We're capping what's left of the side stuff tonight, and maybe possibly finishing the game. Depends how long Lumiere takes, but really, we only have Simon and Clea to deal with, so let's get started. Now, I spent a good amount of time off camera. My character is leveled to perfectly average perfection. Lots of Lumina grinding too, as you can see, and we're gonna need it. Finally getting a feel for some of the more busted strategies. Like, it's fascinating how they built this game. They absolutely want you to break it. The problem is you spend an outsized portion of the game grinding to do so. You need these extra points. You need certain pictos and specific gear. As we discussed last time, this is a Souls-like in a French accent. But anyway, Simon, yes. As we also saw last time, he is a right bastard. I still haven't gotten the timing down for most of his moves, so we built to give our team as much of a backstop as possible. We're going to be making the most of stuns, buffs, and debuffs to keep him from getting the turns he needs to delete people. By now, his first phase isn't really much trouble. He might literally not get a turn off. The second phase is where the action is. His attacks start having like an after image. He hits harder in general. The worst part of it is a sneaky sort of phase 3 when he gets down to like a third of his health. He unavoidably deletes your entire party. Just straight up yeets them out of play, and you have to use your reserve team, if you have any left. You're just shit out of luck if you're already there. Now, there are ways around this, if you can keep stunlocking him, or more likely if you do enough damage to make it a non-issue. I am not that good at this, so we'll just have to make do. Apparently his Endless Tower version is even worse. Like, apart from a massive HP jump, he can't be stun-locked to avoid the party wipe. He starts randomizing the amount of extra attacks, the amount of extra hits his attacks get. Like, just reading the details from a Reddit post, whoever designed that hates freedom. I'm just saying. Anyway, I'm not sure exactly how much dying it took to practice this, but let's add, we'll say 20 deaths. Make it 25. Anyway, Team Bald Squad, assemble! Let's settle this guy's hash once and for all. Yeah. We're not having that. How about you? So yeah, our opener here is Verso, gonna build up perfection by just shooting him a bunch of times. And using Corpesso to build up as many flame stacks as possible. Which is quite a lot.
Cut him down.
Like, overall, the burn strategy is very reliable throughout the game. If anything, my weakness was not relying on it enough. Observe. So yeah, once you get up to like A or S rank, he just starts like adding 15, 20 stacks a hit. It's fantastic. Yeah, the new fancy DLC enemies in the Endless Tower were definitely made because players complained about how easy the game was. Yeah, some people are just freaks like that. Anyway, Burning Canvas. As we have previously seen, it does more damage the more burn stacks are on a target, which makes her hilarious for this. We are going to do one quick thing here. Last Chance drops her to a self-health of 1, and we have got Lumina equipped that both maximizes her damage until she takes a hit, which this doesn't count as, and maximizes her damage below 10%. So, when we do Burning Canvas, incredible things happen. Oh, that was satisfying. Like, once I started getting up into, like, the level 90 and trying this out, I'm like, okay, now I'm starting to see what the real meat of the endgame is like. It's fantastic. But anyway, here's the bastard part of this fight. We're going to be relying on a lot of the same strategy, basically building up gradient as fast as we can to gamage this fucker, But everything we do is gonna knock off maybe a few million, but he's got... I don't have an exact number. I want to say it's at least 50 million. So, unless you're straight up breaking the game in every way possible, it's still gonna take a while.
Cut him down.
Still, burn is reliable. Alright. We're already at 1. Might as well burn a canvas while we're ready. Handily, Simon will drop our party members to 1, also unavoidably.
Not looking good.
Which should spike their damage nicely once it happens. Go ahead and poke him again. Alright. Starting to get a sense for how Seal plays, too. Like, you really gotta pay attention to how her cards work. We'll start with an opening attack. But yeah, in Moon phase, with her weapon she has equipped, now she will gain AP while applying Foretell, which we will do with Spectral Sweep.
Bring it on.
Oh boy. Motherfucker. Yeah, everything he does, like, most likely one-hit kills a person, especially if you've got, like, the glass cannon perks, or Lumina equipped, which of course we do. So everything he does is a pain in the ass in some way. Well, here's the thing. I've tried meddling with speed to get a specific turn order, and it just seems like a massive pain in the ass requiring specific pictos and stat arrangements and such. I've got shit to do, man. We need to keep things relatively straightforward. Now, one handy thing is the ability to break on shots and basic attacks. I forget who has who, but everybody's got it on their basic attack. So we'll just get some extra damage in. Now, she is ready for Gamage. I want to try to save that for Seal to charge her up, however. I want to see if she can get Fortune's favor on her before we fire this. Because it will do a good amount of damage, but I want to see if we can break him first and have a little fun there. Anyway, go ahead and do this. There we go. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Alright. First off, Fortune's Fury, Maelle.
Show me what you can do. Do me in.
Alright. Can we burn some Twilight on this guy? Unfortunately, no. Ah, well. Again, there are specific strategies you could do if you had more Lumina to play with, or if you monkeyed around and really prioritized maximizing AP per turn. There's one fun strategy with a skill that Luna has where it lays down ice damage every turn and also heals your party. So if you've got a bunch of, like, do X on heals Lumina's equipped, you can have a lot of fun where you're constantly buffing your party. Yeah, that's the skill I need to make use of more and I keep forgetting about. But anyway, Verso. More fire, if you would, please. Ah, missed some shots, bugger. It's because he's hunched over from the stun. Trying to see if I can keep him at S rank so we can make the most of Steel's Strike. Because otherwise I would have led with that, but at this stage of the game, fire helps us play more. I mean, look at that. We're up to like 348 stacks. It's getting absurd. Alright, he's going to drop Verso to 1. This is beneficial for us.
I think I'll improvise.
Ooh, oh. You know what? I might use Steel Strike anyway. Why not? Ah! See, hitting that dead on is tricky. It's one hit right after the other, and you basically have to hammer the spacebar as fast as you can. Might be easier on a controller. Anyway, Maelle, do the funny, if you would, please. Oh wait, no, on Seal. Damn it! It's the baldness that's throwing me off. Oh, God. Team Bald Squad is already confusing things. Alright, anyway. Let's see if we can stall for a bit more time. Go ahead and dice up some foretell. Carve up, use some of the foretell if you would.
Lady Luck smiled today.
Alright. Go ahead and... Actually, hang on a second. Can we stack Fortune's Fury on Maelle? Let's find out.
Show me what you can do.
Not impressed.
Ah! Yeah, see, these combos get real tricky. Okay. Let's see if we get a double-double out of this. Kindly remove him from the painting, if you would be so kind.
Get out of this canvas.
Ah! That should be a 4x multiplier. I mean, I get why. That would probably be absurd if you could do that, but anyway. Let's get... I almost said Gustav there. Let's get Verso back up.
Not leaving you behind.
Alright. Verso, my man. Can we break him? Hell yeah. Do that.
Radiance awaits.
Nice.
Not impressed.
616 stacks. Man. Can we take this all the way up? We are gonna find out. Alright. Ah, too early. Still, we can use that. Oh god. See, that attack doesn't get an after image. You gotta kind of pay attention to see which ones start throwing you for, which ones get tricky. Alright. Hold on a second. No, we're not gonna gain AP on this. Get CL back up.
Last ditch effort.
Gotta make sure he doesn't delete people before you're done with them. Let's break him again.
Radiance awaits.
Here we go.
I believe he's got the Lumina that also doubles burn stacks when broken, so that should keep that fire going nicely. Alright.
Let's play.
If I had another turn to play with, I'd find a way to get back into Twilight. Yeah. Go ahead and use it up.
Lady Luck smiled today.
Her rank 3 gradient also does an absurd amount of damage once you get a good amount of fortune stacks consumed. Like, if she's eaten about 30 of them, she usually does damage on par with Maelle's Gamage. Anyway, speaking of Gamage, let's see if we can get to gradient 3 before the end of this. I think we can. Okay, then if we do Phantom Strike... Beautiful. Now here's where it gets tricky. Simon triggers his delete the party thing right around here-ish. So if we're hitting him too hard, that might... I mean, I'm wondering if we can get another Fortune's Fury out of this. And knock a little more out. Let's give it a try. Also, I want her in Versatile. Or Virtuoso, that's it.
Last chance.
What the hell? Let's go crazy. Damn. Powerful combo's the easy one, too. That is a mere 6 hits to dodge. Okay, I think we can do this. First, get Verso back up.
Let's finish this.
Now. Oh, hell yeah. Fortune's Fury.
Show me what you can do.
I do love that
Let's call
defaults
the
to Maelle. I know it's because she's right next to her, but I feel like the game is saying, we know what you want to do. Go nuts, kiddo. Alright. Hey, Kren, good to have you here. Yes, Simon. Oh yeah, we broke him too. That's helpful. Okay. Let's get the fire stacks back up. Always be burning. Alright. Maelle. Do the funny again. Because we liked it so much last time. Ooh! Oh! Oh, that is so much better than I was expecting. Oh, it's so good. Oh, yeah. I threw that in at the very start of the playthrough. I think only Fortune figured it out, but I had to. Why not? Marie's great. Okay. I think we can... Not a lot of way. Unfortunately, we can't change stances, but might as well throw on more fire. He'll be yeeting the party out the second he recovers. Or I think the second he gets a turn after the stun recovery. But maybe we've got it? I don't know. Oof. Oof, 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 oof. Okay. Alright, Verso. I know this isn't ideal, but I need you to hit this guy as hard as you can. Vive la France, indeed.
Prepare for oblivion.
Alright.
Last-ditch effort.
You are more right than you know, my friend. Alright. Not as spicy as it could be, but still. Yeah, unfortunately, he's going to act after this, and then he's going to delete the front line. So, might as well do whatever we can with this. Which isn't much. Yeah, Fortel's not going to be much use in a minute. Just doink him as best you can. This is actually way better than I was... Oh, hey, we get to play immediately. Alright. Oh, now we're in Twilight. Shit! Okay. I was not paying attention to the turn order. I forgot she had an extra one after this. Still, we can make use of this. Maybe, possibly, probably not. Just do another Phantom Blade. Why not? That also gets pretty spicy if you're reliably putting stacks on. Alright. Alright. Good job, team. You did way better than I expected.
A storm is coming.
Alright. Luna. How about you go ahead and just throw stuff on them for funsies? Oh, I finally beat that 1v1 mime fight, and I saw that the reward was getting a bald head haircut. And you have to do that each time for every character, so I figured, what the hell? We'll go into the bonus fights, everybody bald. Why not? You don't fuck around with the baldies, son. Probably should have just thrown fire stacks on. I don't have Luna optimized for maximum damage. A lot of her really interesting stuff has to be done with, like, specific weapons or specific abilities that require... I think one ability literally requires one of each 4 stains, which is way easier to do with one specific weapon that generates neutral stains on attack. That kind of
My cup is full.
strategy, that kind of thing. Anyway, oh man, we could have some gradient fun here, but I feel like... I want to do Saka Patat Fire, I really do. That feels like an appropriate way to end this. So I will. Yes! Oh god, I still had a Picto on Minoko, Confident Fighter. Hey Ivory, go ahead and settle in, it's all good. Take that, Simon! Freedom, 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 oi! Freedom, 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 oi! I'd love to say it was intentional, Ivory. Don't get too used to this. Again, I did briefly think about pretending to be a replacement Carl while I am recovering. For a while, I kind of sounded like Elias Effects is trying to put on a southern drawl, just because that's the way my voice was strained. God darn it, I never asked for this. Simon says, yeet, bitch. I like how Verso's just easily carrying this thing that was at least the size of 4 people. That's exactly what a doppelganger would say. Exactly. I'm totally the original. You can trust me. Come on, let's go eat some human food. I'm not from space. Simoso. I got us. Ooh, we get it at max rank too. That checks out. So what does this thing do? Okay, so Simon literally had a weapon more or less named after himself. That's just precious. Okay. An ethereal sword deals light damage on any damage dealt with skills. 20% chance to apply burn on dealing light damage. Can't die if at least rank A. Holy shit. Now that's a perk. I really like the fire strategy, but I kind of want to try this out at least once. We'll bring this against Clea and see how it works. This was the reward for beating that one evil mime in the Shadow Realm, where we had to 1v1 it. You have to fight it one at a time, and the reward is the bald haircut for each character. It's great. Anyway. Simon, tell me your tale of woe.
More and more of my mind is fading away. I must put my words down on paper before I lose myself entirely. My beautiful Clea. What did she do to you? That paintress. She fooled me. She looked so much like you, and I believed her story. She granted me the power to fell the axons and enter the monolith. I realized too late that she had warped my mind. That she had in fact taken you away, locked you somewhere I could never reach, and set me on a path to destroy your future. But then I met Aline, who showed me that I could save you. With her help, I descended to the bottom of the monolith, where Aline had sealed him away. The one who brings the gamache. The one who threatens our very existence. But his powers are strong, and I'm finding it harder and harder to fight his influence over my mind. My mind is breaking. My final thoughts are only a few. I despair. But one day, our suffering will end, and we will find our way back to each other. In this life, or another.
Okay, so kind of a lot to unpack there. So he apparently had fallen for the painted version of Clea, the other boss fight we fought back in the Flying Manor. And he believes that the paintress had misled him, and she probably did. But then I met Aline, which, if I'm not mistaken, is the paintress's real name. So basically, he's been manipulated and jerked around into being a weapon against Renoir. So there's a lot of, like, behind-the-scenes meddling by the Desandra family against each other, trying to destroy or preserve the painting, depending on their agenda. We're basically at the whim of gods, which, you know, that's not great. Yeah, yes, she looks so much like you. Yeah, so it was Clea. It was undoubtedly Clea tricking him. The real Clea. And, you know, the real version, the painted version, that's kind of where things get a little confusing. And do you wish to fight Simon again? No, thank you. Once is enough. Let's get on out of here. Anyway, now that we have dealt with Simon, let's go send the painted version of Clea onto the next world. Go back to the flag, crank his health by 4,000, then fight him again. Yeah. Again, I shudder to imagine the kind of psychopaths that can look at that and go, alright, that was pretty good. Let's jack the difficulty and try again. I don't know. I like 100% completing stuff when I'm really into a game, mechanically and narratively. Where was that bloody thing? Flying Casino. But I have limits to my masochism, and that is on the far side of them. Yeah, most of what I did off camera, other than the grinding, is getting the rest of the logs and a few pictos of note. Definitely didn't get all of those. There's a ton of ones that are just tucked away in obscure spots. I actually missed an entire branch of the Visages area. There was like a forest area that was like, just called Joy. I think I flew past it. Motherfucker. That I completely missed out on. And if you go back there, you can't even fight the mini-boss again.
Flashing through the sky.
It's around here somewhere. There it is. So yeah, there is absolutely a ton of neat things in this game that are there to find that aren't necessarily critical to understanding the story, but do reward you in concrete ways for exploring. And that I do appreciate. I kind of want Minoko in at some point, but the Ciel-Maelle combo is too powerful. In fact, we will try bumping her speed up. No, wait just a damn minute. Okay. Maelle speed 25-25. Ciel speed 25-25. Maelle speed 14-35. Both have the first strike Lumina, so possibly that's fucking with it somehow. But I need someone to explain that. Cleared 2 paths in the maxed axe on a Misty Third and did the boss. Party position matter. Oh, so if all else fails, it defaults from left to right. Okay. Hold on a second. How do you move people around? Okay, so it should be Maelle. Oh, so hang on a second. So if we do this, Ciel, Maelle, Verso. I never noticed that. Oh, remove Maelle, then remove Ciel. All right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I never picked up on that. Sneaky. Okay, Clea, I'm here to send you to your boyfriend. Nothing personal.
Verso.
Yeah, I find it interesting that that affects turn order. There doesn't appear to be any normal way to do that or track that unless you're paying attention.
Ready to strike.
Alright. Alright, homeboy, let's try this thing out. So, let's get you up to rank A.
Let's carve a path.
Sadly, we're not going to be pulling up burn stacks, but that's alright. Alright, so I'm assuming can't die means you get reduced to 1 hit point or something, and the loss of perfection eventually kills you, but he won't die so long as he's still at rank A or better. I appreciate that. I appreciate the effort. Alright. Now, we can't really do anything fun with Maelle before we build up to Gamage. But she's still in Virtuoso stance, so maybe we can... Now, damn it, see, if we had burn stacks, we could absolutely make something with that. Unfortunately, not at this time. So we're just gonna build gradient charges and do a Gamage. But at least TL should reliably be going first. Alright, now then. We are still doing some damage with Burning Canvas. So... way into her. Oh yeah, this is nice. She might not even make it to a Gamage.
It's locked on you.
I love the massive damage differential between her and Simon. Everything is just one hit killing us down there, and she's barely scratching us. That's awesome. Alright. Go ahead and Phantom Blade.
Here we go.
And go ahead and lay another one on. Why not? Actually, hold on a second. Yeah, she'll be ready for Gamage then. Alright, Verso. Just have some fun. Embrace your inner artist.
Let's carve a path.
Do I have anything at rank A? Doesn't look like it. Bugger. And just a quick flick. I saw that. Oh, it's the after image. That's what's happening. So he actually gets like double damage or something. Yep. Well, Simon wasn't really hidden that way. Like, you needed SKA's submersible ability to get him. He's like a weapon. Yeah, exactly. He's like a weapon fight. But Clea is also kind of hidden in a bonus dungeon as well. She's just not nearly as hardcore. Anyway, Gamage time. A shame we can't use this at full power, but we shall cope.
Get out of this canvas.
Yoink. Bitches leave. Ooh, hang on a second. On turn start, if no damage taken since last turn, recover 100% health. Oh, shit. Yeah, again, a lot of the really cool Pictos and such are late-game acquisitions.
So strong? She's Claire's creation.
Clea?
Aw, thanks, Eyes. Your timing is impeccable with that. Okita-san knows victory when she sees it. Very generous of you, my friend. Hope you're having a good evening out there. Man, finish her off. Come on. Oh.
Wait!
Okay. Never mind.
She's trying to find a way out.
Kinda hidden. It's natural if you're exploring dungeons that you'd find them. There's no puzzle, basically. It's a gimmick. Anyway, Team Bald Squad racks up another victory. Hell yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, the weapons were just kind of running around the world and the underwater map after a while, at the when they appeared. Kind of like the difference between some of the extra bosses in Final Fantasy VI just requiring you to fight it on the airship a bunch of times, and I don't know. There are degrees of secrets with bosses scaled accordingly. It is just kind of interesting to see the danger those bosses present also scaled differently. Anyway. Ozma, the true boss of FF9. Oh yeah. That's the real shit. The white whale. I never did that myself. But I have heard tales, and they fascinate me. Anyway. Good job, team. Nope. Use your grappling hook, Verso. You can't jump that far. Anyway, hey, kid. Did the thing. Have you laid her to rest? She did that by herself. I mean, you know, we encourage the process. Thank you. That's what she wanted. I wish she would have listened to me. Then she wouldn't have to make this painting suffer. Painting or not, she had feelings and a soul. That's what I think, at least, but I know she thinks differently. For me, everything in this canvas is as much alive as what is outside. Basquiat, the Gestrels, the Grandis, even Aline's paintings. I welcome them all. Painting should be a celebration, just like music. Thank you for taking care of her. It may not be much, but would you accept a gift from me? A garment we had designed together. I can only make one. Who should have it? Huh. Oh, well, I feel like we gotta give it to Maelle. Hey, nice. I mean, you know, it's not that nice, but what do you want? He's a faceless kid disintegrating into ash. Considering the circumstances, it's an outstanding effort. Anyway, where's the flag? It's over here somewhere. Alright, might as well throw that Picto on someone. Verso, this seems appropriate. Burn duration is increased by 2. Basic, yeah, why not? Here we are. Oh, the other interesting thing from the mime fights, the first time you win, you get this Picto, which is the 1. Note that it drops your health to 1, but your critical rate to 108%. So basically, you are constantly critting, but the second you get hit, you die. So either you're heavily reliant on shields, or you have to be an absolute master of dodging. Which, you know, entirely possible. I've seen some of the videos put out. There are some freaks that absolutely have mastered the timing. Now, there's one other itty-bitty little thing before we go to Lumiere. It's actually very close by to Lumiere. Or Verso with Simon's Sword, who can't die at A+ rank. Yeah. There are ways to improvise around the lack of health. But at some point, it is basically demanding perfect skill or near perfect skill. I applaud those who can manage it, but I also fear them. We have been on quite a journey, ladies and gentlemen. Honestly, it's always kind of melancholy when you finish a long... Was there something special over here?
Hang on tight.
Yeah, just a waterfall. It's always kind of melancholy when you finish a long game that you really enjoyed. You're like, man, that was really good. I kind of don't want it to end. But, you know, it has to at some point. You have other games to play.
Perfect.
So that's the... Oh, boy. This might be another dungeon.
Here we go.
Yeah, okay, that's the wall there. Let's take a look. What have I missed here? Oh! Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Verso's drafts. Do we dare? I think we have to. I think we have to at least poke at this. DLC content. Oh boy! Okay.
The chroma here is very old. We're in one of the deepest layers of the canvas.
Oh, great. We're going into, like...
Last time I was here, I was but a small escape.
I feel like we're going into like, some alien's digestive tract or something. Like, I see plants here, but we're surrounded by, like, intestines and tentacles and shit. I don't know. I'm getting some, like, Jonah and the
Where
Whale
are
vibes
we?
here.
Oh, Verso mentioned this place.
Oh, damn.
He never
Okay.
showed it to me.
Now we're getting a little more
It
creative.
was his private hideout.
Holy
He
shit.
wanted to escape.
Yeah. No sisters allowed.
Okay, you compare this to Renoir's drafts, which is basically just like a big pile of, like, Deus Ex piss filter shit, to this. World of difference. Holy shit. Haven't even done it because, one, it is difficult. My game is NG plus at the beginning. And two, everything in it actually breaks the game. Like, the gear pictos in here are meant for post-game 100%. Alright. Well, yeah, we're not going to dig too deeply into this, probably because the challenge fights will destroy me. But I can't not look at this. I mean, goddamn. Oh my brush, humans? Here? Now? Welcome to our small little resort of supreme relaxation. A resort? For gestrels? Not exaggerating, it really is a relaxing place. With relax and vice. We don't fight in the baths, though. Alright, that's reasonable. How y'all doing? SGA came back. What a blessed day. You think we can ask them to duel just like the old times? So you get blown up permanently into paint dust? We were only able to go brush mode because Verso was there. I was training once every 2 years for the last 2 centuries. I could beat him. Yeah, good luck with that one. Alright, so we've got other... Oh. Interesting. I have no context for this. We have a giant SKA-sized light. Oh god, what? Whoa, whoa. Oh wait, Francois? Like, Francois with, like, some troll hair and googly eyes. It's like a clown vomited on LSD or something. That's kind of the vibe I'm getting here. See the bestest, most accurate depictions of SKA, the hero? Anytime Verso brought up an issue he had to deal with, SKA would swoop him up on his back, then fix everything. Sometimes he would resort to philosophy and talk the issues out. Give me the shivers. My motivation is without end, but my biceps have found their limit. Please tell me there's something I can do other than push-ups. Well, you know, you can do, like, squats, pull-ups, you can get a weight set, you know. And cardio. You look like a dude that's very top-heavy, but probably could spend some time on a treadmill. Yeah, we appear to be climbing Candy Mountain, yeah. Or a kid's practice art. Yeah, I mean, look at this. It's like they are determined to use every single color in human existence in this one era. Anyway, this one area. Okay, this might be a puzzle. Ooh, hopscotch. Hold on a second. I gotta try this. Oh. Ah! I do it. It's that kind of game. You know how to play Morel? Okay, no, it's just spelling a how. Such a sweet song coming from the forest. Perhaps you seek a challenge? Our wonderful machinopeds, I'm gonna assume that's a French word, might suit your taste. Then maybe you'll be able to reach the fiercest opponent, also a present of our own making. Our gift to a wonderful someone from oh so long ago. So much of this place to explore. It's way bigger than I expected. At least there's no random encounters. Oh, thank you, Seribot. Good to see you haven't lost. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Sir, are you hostile? Oh god! Oh, motherfucker. Okay, are you... on a scale of 1 to 10, how much are you gonna fuck me? Okay, not that badly. We're doing damage. Alright, we can do this. Get creative, team. By that, I may do the exact same thing we did against Simon.
Let's carve a path.
I mean, really, once you've geared up to beat the super bosses, you pretty much have trivialized all the normal stuff. What was that? Longer break. Breaks last one more turn, but the target can't be broken twice. There's a double-edged sword. I mean, you know, most fights you're probably not going to be breaking them a lot of times, unless... Oh, we have another hopscotch thing, and they're spread out.
Nice.
Gradient parry. God damn. Alright, before we go down that way, I want to look around. There was another path over here, I think. Oh god. Ugh. Oh no, jumping puzzles. My only real weakness.
Great.
Ooh, using a healing skill gives 50% more damage for one turn. Nice. I do think we need to throw that on someone. CL. You don't necessarily need this, but I want you to learn the skill for Luna. Oh, damn it. All y'all had time for all these SKA statues, but you couldn't build a bridge? I see how it is. Let's see. Hold that thought. Did I actually... I did poke the flag here. Yeah, see, there's a ton of stuff over here I missed.
Well, that will help.
Right, that's the original statue. Can I talk to you? Feel very wee. Yep. Just don't feel wee too much in the pool, man. They're trying to keep it clean. I think your friend's dead, dude. Hello, newcomers. You're welcome in our baths. Excuse the rudeness of these two. They did not wish to surrender in our contest of holding on underwater as long as we can. A staple of human entertainment. The current record is from him. Believe it, he's been holding out for 78 days. Oh, 78 years. Pardon my lack of knowledge. Yeah, that's just called dead, man. He's... You know what? Whatever. You kids have fun. They don't build them for thinking. It's that much is apparent.
Great.
More Francois. Actually, hang on a second. Can we fight you? No. I miss Francois. They need more scenes of him with SKA. They just had a perfect, like, cranky neighbors duo. Are you? Oh, God. Okay, bro, if you're gonna do that, you gotta, like, warn a guy first. Jesus Christ. Alright.
Ready.
Nice.
Deck.
Actually, I should probably have Minot go in here. I think I learned all his skills. I don't know if there's anything new to get here.
Void, take everything. En garde.
No harm in finding out.
It's locked on you.
My turn. Prepare.
Kindly finish this guy. I know, right? Ooh, every third hit of a skill deals double damage. Oh, fuck. Okay, Verso, throw that on you. Oh, motherfucker. Maelle. Actually, hang on a second. Seal, you're still working on that. Maelle, you throw this on. Yeah, I can see this is basically where you get all the really fun shit that would trivialize a lot of the game. I know. Like, every third hit doing double damage. Like, Verso's Steel Strike does 13 fucking hits. This is clearly the fuck around and let them find out zone. Yeah, like, my understanding is, at this point, the actual, like, end of the game is basically trivial, and we should have no trouble with it. But even so, this feels obscene. Nice and easy. Alright. SOS Healing Tint. Consume a healing tint when... Oh man, so automatically use a healing item. God damn. They're just pouring this shit at us. It's hilarious. It reminds me a little bit of the Easter egg at the end of Fallout 2. Specifically in the endgame, where you can kind of just wander around... wander around doing stuff and see people reacting to the end of the game. And one of the things you can do is go back to either Vault 13 or Vault 8. One of the supercomputers there lets you download the Fallout 2 hint guide, which I think instantly sets all your skills to like 300%. And the description is for it as well. This would have been handy to have at the start of the game. And you know, at that point you hardly need it for anything, but it's just a very cute little Easter egg for the end. Yeah, Autopod, exactly. Yeah, here's the DLC. Also, here's the brand new challenge feature, so the DLC doesn't make the game boring. I think that's it. This is stuff you equip for the bonus fight. Ooh, I think we are going to fight Francois. Hey, Francois. Or your cousins. These are off-brand Francois. We're just calling them Franks.
My turn.
Apparently there are builds with Verso where you can kind of maximize the amount of damage he does with free shots. Machine Gun Verso is a legit thing. I haven't looked into these specifics, but I think some of his weapons specifically give a ton of AP and let you just keep on blasting dudes. Is great. Yeah, the rough draft Francois, which is why they're in the draft. Exactly. Yeah, that sounds fun. I could definitely see the appeal of New Game Plus, or even just having some idea of what to do from the start of the game that you wouldn't going in. Things that would make your life easier in the long run.
Oh well.
Oh god.
Watch out, Maelle.
Oh god, we're being attacked by the gay agenda. Shit!
Maelle.
Ciel, dodge!
Alright.
You're outmatched.
I do think you kind of have to damage share. Okay, 50% damage taken if redirected to other allies, if possible. Is redirected to other allies. Potentially useful. I think Maelle has a skill where she potentially tanks for someone else. Not 100% sure. Hey, Zero! Good to have you, man. Alright, so he lured Clea's life. That's good. Actually, now that you have that, how about you tag out and let's swap in Minoko. NG, yeah. I feel like if you're going to New Game Plus this game, you kind of need to take a break and come back to it after a while, because I'm closing in on like 80 hours in this. It's a pretty content-rich beast. And you know, a lot of that is...
There's an alarming amount of sweets here.
What's wrong with that?
I mean, like, a good chunk of that is grinding, obviously. But even if you don't have to grind, there's still a lot to chew through.
Well, that will help.
Alternating critical. On critical hit, 100% damage increase on the next non-critical hit. Jesus Christ. Okay, hold on a second. Minoko, this feels like your bag. Alright. Yeah. Team Bald Squad has assembled. Yeah, that was the prize for beating that 1v1 mime fight, where it was all like demonic and hidden that magic mirror or whatever. The prize for that was the bald haircut. You had to beat it each time with each character to get it for everybody. Actually, hang on a second. Minoko, do your funny thing. Yep. Sadly, voice is still recovering. But at least I'm on some meds that are helping this time. Powered healer, very nice. Luna, why don't you go ahead and equip that? Yeah, it's still in recovery mode, but we are indeed getting there. Is that a thing? Yes. Yeah, basically we're battling our way through a giant Candyland board at this point. Oh, this is interesting. There were 2 ways for that. Oh god, we have a mime fight. Oh god, we have a look at this shit. We have a mime with like it looks kind of like a Minoko like plate face thing, but also sunglasses. I thought it was like a Jason mask at first. Alright, take it easy, Kren. I'll let you know how it goes. Will do. Honestly, the fastest way to deal with these things is just let him kill one of you and have Breaking Death do it. But we'll see if we can beat him honorably.
We're overdue for some mayhem.
Yeah, gameplay struggles a bit or you get lost or do stuff. Probably takes a lot longer. My 100% was sub 60 hours, but my Act 3 was very different from yours. Yeah, I feel like the main difference is how much time you want to spend running around. Oh, hey. Alright, we massively outgunned this thing. Yeah, how much time do you want to spend in Act 3 doing the extra stuff? Alright, can you break him? That's the stuff.
Do me in.
Now's my favorite part.
Oh, don't mind if I do, thanks. Just enough coffee left. Gonna need that hydration after this. Alright. Bagataro. Oh! Minoko. Let's take a look at this. Do you get your baguette weapon? Okay. Critical hits, apply burn. Almighty Mask gives 50% increased damage. Almighty Mask kills up to 100% burn to deal 2% damage more. Okay, so this, if you wanted to, like, monkey around with more burn strategies, this is what you'd use. Useful, but I do really like starting an Almighty Mask. That helps a great deal.